In problem 90, we're told we have a tank or a cylinder, and it holds N liters at the start. We add 10 liters, and that raises the level up to 60% full. We then add another 6 liters, and that raises the level of the tank up to 75% full. So there are a couple of different ways we can look at that. The full algebra solution, or simply to note that adding 6 liters is a change of 75 minus 60%. So 75 minus 60, which equals 15%, equates to 6 liters. So the total volume of my tank at the very top would be 6 liters divided by 15%, which is essentially 2/5 divided by 1/100th, which is 40 liters. That's the total volume of my tank. But that doesn't answer the question. Remember, the question is asking, what is N, the number of liters originally? Well, okay, that's going to be 10 liters less than 60% of 40. So 60% of 40 is 24 liters minus the 10 liters we added gives us N equals 14 liters. So that's probably the quickest way to get to the answer, by recognizing that 15% represents 6 liters. We can also set this up algebraically. It takes a little more time, but I think it's worth getting to know because in other problems, this skill is going to be very useful. So the first situation is I have N liters, I add 10, divide that by T, my total number of liters in the tank. That ratio is going to be 60%. That's equation number 1. Equation number 2. I have N, I add 10, so I start at that 60%. We're told if we add 6 more, the ratio to the total, again divided by T at this point, is 75%. Now I can solve these two equations. So one way might be substitution. I'm going to say N, equation number 1, N equals, multiply through by T first, 0.6 or 60% T minus 10. Okay? And I'm going to substitute it back into my next equation right here, to which I'll then say 0.6 T minus 10 plus 10 plus 6 divided by T equals 75% or 0.75. The 10s cancel. What I'll get down below here is 0.6 T plus 6 equals 0.75 T, or subtract 0.6 T from both sides. 6 equals 0.15 T, and we know T equals 6 divided by 0.15, which is the exact same setup we had right up here. And the answer is going to be T is 40 liters in total. And we go through this process of then solving just like we did here to get to N of 14 liters. This approach, again, a little more time consuming, but you want to be able to do it. It's a very useful skill, not only for the exam, but for the rest of your math and high school career.